morning children. I am Sarita SS from Sri Gokulam School, Vadagara. Now I am going to teach you birth control from the chapter Reproductive Health. Birth control means the process of prevention of childbirth by adopting some kinds of contraceptives. So the process of prevention of birth of a child by using some kinds of contraceptives is called birth control. The contraceptives I taught you in the last class, these are devices used to prevent conception or pregnancy without interfering the reproductive health of the individual. Is it clear about birth control and contraceptives? Now we can see what are the characteristic features of an ideal contraceptive. So, the ideal contraceptives should have some following characteristic features. The first feature is easily available. And second feature is user friendly. And third one is effective and reversible. And the fourth feature of an ideal contraceptive is with no or least side effects. And the last point is should not interfere with the sexual drive, least side effects. Okay. Should not interfere with the sexual drive, desire or sexual act of the user. These are the major features of an ideal contraceptive. Is it clear? Next we can see what are the contraceptive methods. So these contraceptive methods are also known as methods of birth control or methods of birth control. So which are the methods of birth control? You can see natural methods, barrier methods, intrauterine devices or IUDs. Then oral contraceptives, injectables or injection, implants and surgical methods. Okay. And the surgical method is the permanent method of contraception. And now we can see the first one, natural methods in detail. Here, natural methods means this natural methods we are preventing the birth of a child naturally. That means this natural method is work on the principle on avoiding the meeting of ovum and the sperm. And this natural method is of three types: periodic abstinence, coitus interruptus and lactational amenorrhea. These are the three types of natural methods of contraception. You can see the natural method of contraception in detail. So, as I told you, the natural method of contraception is work on the principle on avoiding the meeting of ovum and the sperm. There are three natural methods. The first one, periodic abstinence. So, it's a method of contraception in which the couple should avoid coitus or copulation from the day 10 to 17 of the menstrual cycle. From day 10 to 17 of menstrual cycle. Because during this period, the chance of fertilization is very high. So to avoid sexual contact during this period can naturally prevent the conception. So this is a natural method of prevention of pregnancy. Okay. Now the second natural method is coitus interruptus. Coitus interruptus. And it is another method of contraception in which the male partner can withdraw the penis from the female vagina just before ejaculation to avoid insemination. So is it clear about coitus interruptus? So it is a method of contraception in which the male partner can withdraw the penis from the female vagina before ejaculation to avoid insemination. So it can naturally prevent the conception. Is it clear about coitus interruptus? And now we can see the third one is lactation amenorrhea. Lactation amenorrhea. It's a method of natural contraception. Here, after parturition, during the lactation period, the mother does not undergo menstruation and ovulation. So that breastfeeding period is safety period. That means there is no chance of fertilization due to the lack of ovulation. So it is not having any side effects. So naturally we can prevent pregnancy due to this lactation amenorrhea. Is it clear about lactation amenorrhea? These are the natural methods. Next we can see barrier method. In barrier method, the contact of sperm and ovum should be prevented. And here some barriers are used by both male and female to prevent unwanted pregnancy. Here we can see in case of male, they are using condoms. So condoms are sheath made of rubber or latex used to cover the penis at the time of copulation. It can prevent the deposition of sperm into the vaginal tract. So it is used by the male. And next we can see in case of female, they are using diaphragm, vaginal walls or cervical, that's better, cervical cap, walls, etc. So this diaphragm, cervical cap, etc. prevent the deposition or the entry of sperm into the vaginal tract. And another barrier method is jellies, spermicidal jellies. Spermicidal jellies, creams and foams are available for female partner to prevent the entry of semen or sperm into the female vaginal tract. Let's see the barrier methods. You can see the condoms, diaphragm, cervical cap, and you can see the spermicidal jelly. So this jelly can prevent the entry of sperm into the vaginal tract. Is it clear? Next we can see IUDs, intrauterine devices. This is another method of contraception. Intrauterine devices. Intrauterine devices. So IUDs. So IUDs means intrauterine devices are devices inserted into the uterus by a doctor to prevent the unwanted pregnancy. And it is applicable to female only. So there are 3 IUDs used in female to prevent the unwanted pregnancy. They are, first one, non-medicated IUD, second one, copper releasing IUDs, and third one, hormone releasing IUDs. So you can see the non-medicated IUDs such as Lipus loop, then copper releasing IUDs such as copper T and multilot 375, and hormone releasing IUDs such as Progestastat and LNG 20. And now we can see how it is used in female body. The first one is non-medicated non-medicated IUDs. See, this IUDs or intrauterine device, it acts as a phagocytosis or it acts for phagocytosis of sperm. The sperm is killed by this non-medicated IUDs to prevent pregnancy. Okay, and example like this. I'll show you the lipus loop. And the second one is copper releasing IUDs. Copper releasing IUDs. This copper releasing IUDs, first it do the phagocytosis of sperm. Along with that, they release copper ions. This copper ions suppress the sperm motility and fertilizing capacity. So clear about copper releasing IUDs? And example, you can see copper T and multilord 375. And third one, hormone releasing IUDs. So this hormone releasing IUDs in the female vaginal tract, it makes the uterus unsuitable for implantation and make the uterus inhospitable to the sperm also. So clear about this method, IUDs method. Now I will show you the video. You can see the video of IUDs. Okay. First, non-medicated IUDs such as lipus loop and copper releasing IUDs such as copper T and multilord 375. Then the third one, hormone releasing IUDs such as progesterone and LNG20. First, the non-medicated IUDs work by increasing the phagocytosis of the sperm that reach the uterus. And copper releasing IUDs release copper ions that obstruct the ascent of sperm into the fallopian tube and reduce their fertilizing ability. The third one, hormone releasing IUDs make the uterus inhospitable for implantation by thickening the cervical mucus, which make it impossible for the sperm to enter through the cervix. Okay, is it clear about the IUDs? Hope you understood everything about the birth control measures. That's all for today. Thank you.